This hurts a woman the most, when she doesn't value you. She thinks she can replace you. She thinks she can treat you like an option, like a backup, like a safety net. But she never expects the power you hold when you walk away. She thinks you will break without her. But what she will see is your strength, your discipline, and your silence. Today I will show you exactly what cuts the deepest. When a woman does not value you first. We will speak about indifference, the power of silence, and how a man who does not react becomes stronger than a man who argues. Second, we will speak about replacement, how she believes she can find another you, but soon realizes a man of depth and purpose cannot be replaced. Third, we will speak about growth, how your discipline and self-improvement become a constant reminder of what she lost. Fourth, we will speak about respect, how your boundaries force her to see that you will never accept less than you deserve. Fifth, we will speak about time, because nothing hurts more than seeing you move forward while she remains behind. And finally, we will speak about peace, the most dangerous weapon a man can carry, because nothing haunts a woman more than a man who chose calm over chaos, silence over drum, purpose over her games. Stay until the end, because every lesson builds on the next, and the last one will change the way you see yourself forever. And if you are a man who is ready to claim his power, subscribe to the Stoic Guy for more daily Stoic wisdom. 1. She hates when she no longer controls your energy. The first thing that hurts her is when she realizes she no longer controls your energy. She expects the old pattern, the arguments, the explanations, the endless back and forth. She's used to being the center of your reactions. But when you stop explaining, stop chasing, stop reacting, you break the cycle. Suddenly, she has nothing to push against. She scrolls, she waits, she tests, and you don't flinch. You're building your life now, not defending it. You become a man who's calm, grounded, unreachable. And that's what makes her panic. Because the truth is, nothing hurts a woman who never valued you more than your silence and your self-respect. And if this already hits home, drop in the comments, "My silence is my power." And don't forget to subscribe to the Stoic Guy for more content like this. 2. She can't handle your progress without her. What cuts her the deepest is not your anger. It is not your silence. It is not even the moment you walked away. What hurts her the most is watching you progress without her. She once believed your world revolved around her. She thought she was the center of your attention, the reason behind your motivation, the foundation of your future. She thought that if she pulled away, you would wait. You would pause your life until she decided you were worthy again. But the pain comes when she sees that you didn't wait. You didn't pause. You didn't collapse. Instead, you sharpened yourself. You took every ounce of energy that was once wasted on her and you redirected it into your purpose, into the gym, into your career, into your discipline, into your peace. Now, she sees you rising. She sees you smiling in photos where she is not standing beside you. She sees you laughing with new friends, with better people who respect your time and your value. She sees your body getting stronger, your habits becoming sharper, your spirit becoming calmer. And while you rise, she shrinks. Not because you sought revenge, but because your growth exposes her stagnation. Your progress becomes a mirror she cannot face. It reflects back everything she chose not to be, everything she chose to walk away from. Your wins haunt her, not because she was responsible for them, but because she no longer has access to them. 3. She loses access to the old you. The man she once knew is gone. The version of you who begged, explained, waited. That man no longer exists, and she hates that more than anything. Because now, when she looks back, she realizes she doesn't know the man you've become. The man she had power over no longer answers. He no longer explains himself. He no longer waits for her messages. Instead, he is focused. He is disciplined. He is untouchable. She can't argue with you because you don't argue back. She can't play her games because you don't participate. She can't pull you into her chaos because you've built a wall of peace around yourself. And here is what truly breaks her. She no longer has access to the man she once controlled, and she will never be granted access to the man you have become. That door is closed. That chapter is sealed. And the key is in your hands, not hers. And if this already hits home, drop in the comments greatness and prosperity. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the Stoic Guy for more weekly videos like this to test your clarity and sharpness. Because in this channel, we want to build better man so the future contains more better men with better minds. 4. She hates when your attention shifts to higher things. Another thing that burns her deeply is when your attention is no longer on her, but on higher pursuits. She was used to being the loudest voice in your head, the main character in your story. But when you start focusing on your mission, your craft, your health, and your legacy, her place in your mind disappears. You stop checking if she noticed you because you're too busy making sure the world notices your growth. That shift in focus from her to purpose is devastating for someone who fed on your validation. She realizes she's no longer the prize in your life. Your vision is. 5. She can't stand your indifference. What truly unsettles her is not your anger, but your indifference. Anger still proves she has power. It means she can still stir you, make you react, pull you into her storm. But when you respond with calm silence, when you laugh without thinking of her, when her name doesn't change the rhythm of your heartbeat, that's when she feels invisible. Indifference is the death of her influence. She doesn't just lose your words, and she loses the ability to live rent-free in your mind. And that's a loss she cannot replace. 6. She hates seeing you chosen by others. What really eats at her is when she realizes other people, friends, mentors, even women, now choose you, value you, and respect you in ways she never did. She sees you being celebrated in circles she never thought you could enter. Invitations, opportunities, recognition, all flowing your way. And the irony. The more others recognize your worth, the more invisible she feels. What she once dismissed, others now admire. That burns her pride, because it proves she wasn't the one who defined your value. You did. If this hits, drop any word in the comments. And if you're building unshakable self-respect, hit subscribe right now. 7. She can't handle your new standards. What destroys her even more is when she notices you now operate with higher standards. You don't tolerate drama. You don't entertain games. You don't settle for less. She remembers the old you who bent over backwards for her. But the man she sees now has boundaries like stone walls. And that kills her ego, because she realizes she no longer qualifies. She may try to circle back, test you, or tempt you. But she quickly finds out. This new version of you doesn't negotiate self-respect. And nothing stings more than being denied access to what she once took for granted. 8. She feels the weight of irrelevance. The final blow before regret hits is when she recognizes that her presence or absence makes no difference to your life. You no longer check your phone for her texts. You no longer measure your days by her moods. She became a chapter, not the story. And the silence of being irrelevant to a man she once controlled is deafening. Because in her world, the worst punishment isn't anger. It's indifference. And when she sees you living as though she never mattered, that's when her pride begins to crumble. 9. She regrets underestimating you. Finally, what destroys her? Pride is the realization that she underestimated you. She thought she could walk away and you would collapse. She thought her absence would break you, but instead, it forged you. Like iron in the fire, you came out sharper, stronger, harder to reach. She looks back and sees a man who transformed pain into power, rejection into redirection. And that regret, knowing she had you at your weakest and lost you at your strongest, will follow her long after you've forgotten her name. If this hits, drop any emoji in the comments. And if you're building unshakable self-respect, like and subscribe right now to the channel You Deserve to Be a Man that is respected and honored. So, remember this. When a woman doesn't value you, the greatest pain she will ever feel is not losing you in the moment. It is watching you thrive without her. It is seeing your silence, your progress, and your peace, and knowing she no longer has a place inside of it. That is the wound that lingers. That is the regret that echoes in her mind. Do not chase closure. Do not explain yourself. Do not fight for attention. Instead, build, heal, grow. Surround yourself with men who sharpen you, women who respect you, and a lifestyle that demands your best every single day. Because your true power was never in her hands. It has always been in yours. And once you realize that, no one can take it from you again. So keep moving forward. Keep building. Keep leveling up. Let your success become the silence that speaks for you. And if you're ready to live with that kind of power, subscribe to The Stoic Guy and join thousands of men who are walking the same path.